breaking news, as reported from Adam Schefter, former Cowboy wide receiver and former Raider wide receiver who retired and unretired, has now joined the Washington Commanders. He is a guy that the Cowboys gave $50 million to, right? Guaranteed, by the way. And he didn't live up to that contract because of injuries, right? And they paid him after the injuries. Now we get a chance to see Michael Gallup. I'm not trying to throw any shades at him, but we will see Michael Gallup 2 times out of a year. And he signed with the Washington Commanders. Let me know how y'all feel of that. Is that a good pickup? Is that a bad pickup for Washington? We don't know. Maybe they trained him and worked him out or what have you, and they realized that, hey, man, the man still got something left in the tank. Here's what I'm going to say, though. To be fair to Michael Gallup, I want to know from you all right now, if healthy, is he better than Jalen Tolbert? I want to know, man. Let me know in the chat area. Is he, put a 1 in the chat if is he better than, I can't even talk today, is he better than Jalen Tolbert, if healthy, you know? So that's just for one of those things. If we get a chance to see him twice a year. Yeah, so now you got a lineup of yes, okay, no. Somebody said no. Pete says no. It's a lot of people saying yes. So at the end of the day, boy, when you look at it, boy, y'all still crazy. Jason says no. Okay. Jameson says no. Unlucky says no. So at the end of the day, if you're looking at the Washington's team's lineup, they got Terry McLaurin. They have also Michael Gallup and as well as Debo. Is Noah Brown still there? Noah Brown, you know, and Diami Brown, I believe, both of the Browns. They got the Brown brothers over there. So that is a situation from there. And how do y'all feel about that? We're going to see him twice a year. He's going to be a guy that we can look at and say, all right, is this who the Washington team is becoming? Scouting all of the Cowboy guys, right? Because they done robbed half of us on the defensive side last season, right? And now they're saying, okay, let's go bring in Michael Gallup. And it's wild that they don't have a Raiders jersey on them, but they have the Cowboys. So what I'm trying to tell people, once a Cowboy, always a Cowboy. It could be 20, 30 years from now. He would still be able to get people to sign his jerseys or what have you and say, hey, man, I remember that touchdown. They ain't going to talk about the Washington. They ain't going to talk about the Raiders. They'll talk about the time that he spent over here in Cowboys land. So shout out, kudos and credence to him for signing with a team. And look at my guy. He like, really? Yeah. So, and if this is a situation that when Washington get into the draft, maybe this could be a thing that we can all look back at and say, maybe they don't draft a wide receiver because they got Michael Gallup now. Let's think about that. But appreciate y'all, man. Give me y'all thoughts on Michael Gallup. Somebody said, Quinn, please stop. I see you, fam. On a scale of 1 to 13, how do y'all feel about Michael Gallup playing for the Ops now? He the Ops. Come on with it. Send Scooter that Atlas. Yeah, indeed. And shout out to Atlas because they took great care of us on this episode. DC for life, not for short. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. We'll get y'all the numbers and all of that stuff on Gallup's contract later. Come on. But shout out to Michael Gallup, man. Gallup! You the Ops now. Out of all of the teams, you signed to the Washington. That's crazy. Peace.